Hi everybody, this is Susie and welcome to a Vintage Design Studio. I'm here today to share with you something that I made designing for Crafty Me Shop, a Facebook group that's ran by Esme Mike, the owner of the shop. She sent me some beautiful pieces for my first design team project, and I'm just using whatever she sent me. Secondly, the last project that I showed was the ballet slippers, and I wanted to do some kind of a different project that I normally, in colors that I normally don't really use, something that was a little sexy, vampirous, not necessarily gothic, but like a shabby black. So anyway, I'm just going to show you what I put together here. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys had seen my my design team package. It arrived in a box. All of the laces were in a box, and everything looked so beautiful packed away, and I had this box that I was keeping everything in, and I looked at it and thought that it would be a great idea to go ahead and alter the box. So I said, when I had opened up and saw this really beautiful lace from Esme, which is that like very wide Venetian lace, and sorry about that, I can show it to you. This is a piece that's left, so that's what's underneath. And as you can see, I kind of like scalloped it and put it underneath, just having it peeking out at the back, and then cutting off some pieces on both sides, which it's those pieces that are right there. So I have two of those that are sticking out, kind of complementing the side of the box, if you would. And then I use these really pretty appliques from Esme store. Two of them, this one and this one. So beautiful. The small tiny beads that are on there, I added on my own. And of course, I made all of the flowers. Now the box is lined in silk, so the silk lining on the outside is also the same fabric that I used to make those grape-colored rosebuds. Some large one, very large one, and some other large ones and small ones. And I believe there's one around the other side as well, which I will definitely show to you, as well as the inside of the box. And then I also have some kind of to bring out the color, bringing out the black so it shouldn't be so deadly morbid. I decided to use the cream at the end just to draw the eye a little bit, and then I also decided to make these silk cream colored, like a light creamy taupe roses, to also bring out the grape colored fabric and some of the black to tone it down a little bit, also giving it just a little bit of more dimension, if you would, by showing the cream against the black and the grape, which I have these amazing cockatoo feathers. Years ago I made a huge Venetian mask, and these were at the top of the mask, and I have a strand of it left over, and I decided to use a piece of it over this to work in conjunction with the beautiful color of the base. And there's some purple in there and some black shimmer. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and it looks so beautiful working with that black lace, which I also have going around the side of the box. I'm hoping that you can see that. And then I decided to put legs on my box. That was those are the Tim Holtz legs. I was going to paint them, and I'm glad I didn't. I kind of left them that pewter color that they come in, which kind of gives it that almost you know, the whole box is that kind of like sexy black gothic type of vampirous type of sexy I don't know what you want to call it. It's just a box I made. But this is a great pin cushion, and I just love the way that it came out. And I'll leave this box in my craft room. I can even keep it in my bedroom. I sew a lot, and sometimes I need pins, and I use the ones that I make. And what I did was, again, this fabric here, I made the pin cushion from also, and stuffed it really nice so it's very, very firm. And then I used one of Esmeralda's brooches that I bought from her shop last summer. I thought that was a nice touch for the center, so I just pinned that in the event that this gets really old and played out or something happens to it. I can still use the brooch on something else. And then I just made a couple of pins with the purple and black beading, some of the gold spacer beads in between here and this one, just to work together with the gold in the pin. And this fabric that's on top of the grape colored mine, I used hers. It's like you can see it in my design team reveal package. This was really beautiful. It was a nice piece, probably 12 by 12 I would say, or 14 by 14. I used the entire piece, and it's a really nice like mauve-y color with that plum undertone, shimmery mesh. And there was the embroidered leaves and little flowers and all these really pretty little mauve colored pearls, and I believe there's some bugle beads floating around in there as well. I just want to turn the box around a little bit just to give you a handle on how the box looks the other way. It's finished all the way around. You know me, I always finish it. And here's another flower that I made just on the edge. And from the black Crafty Me piece, I just fussy cutted a piece and had it hanging off here just to, like, again, offset the purples, to bring out the lace a little bit more. Very, very beautiful. And so I want to show you the inside of the box, because the whole box is lined on the outside. So I just need to put this down for a quick sec. I hope that's okay. And I'm using the iPad. So I'm just gonna, okay. So here we go. I took off the cover of the box and I just laid it down because I have no room on my desk, just to quickly show you what it looks like on the inside. And I was really going for that, you know, that gothic kind of, maybe even a steampunk or vampires type of deeper midnight sexy type of look. And that's why I decided to line the box on the inside the way that I did, which I can keep jewelry in here, and I can keep, like, if I want, like, little packages of beads and rhinestones and just, you know, pretty things that I like to look at from time to time, or, you know, like some extra flowers or whatever it may be down the line that I just want to, you know, keep in here. Sometimes I'm in my craft room and I want to take my rings off and my necklace and my earrings, and I always find things and then I lose stuff. So, you know, this would be that kind of like everything all around box. And I was keeping it in my craft room because of the pincushion deal. So, and as you can see, whoops, sorry, the top is also lined, and it just really came out very pretty. I made one of those lollipop flowers on the inside, which is the same color as the entire box. And you can see the edges are singed, so they kind of look a little darker, like the melted fabric. And just one of my rhinestones buttons from my stash. And that's basically it, folks. I spent a lot of time on working on this project. It actually took me a couple of days because I messed around with it a little bit, and at first I painted it. So the base of this is technically a craft color, the way I received it, and then I painted it white. And then I just had an idea and I totally changed my mind, which I do very often when I plan to make something. And that's really it. I made all the flowers from the grape-colored fabric and the cream. They came out really pretty. In the drop-down box below, you'll find the group that you can join on Facebook. Everything is free. It doesn't cost anything to join. There's a lot of great people in there, and there are other designers in there that can give you inspiration, where you can use the products that you have and the products that Esme sells in the shop, and get some really great ideas and have some fun and meet some nice people along the way. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing my sexy project with my beautiful fabrics and laces and these really unbelievable feathers. Aren't they so pretty? Okay, folks, thanks a lot for tuning in today. Have a wonderful week. Bye.